Good evening, everyone. So, a lot of folks right now are scared. They seeing the karma that I'm sending towards them. I don't have to use magic. I don't have to use spell work. I am magic. I am the cauldron that's going to keep on cauldroning and returning the cinders everything you sent towards me. Now, folks are now seeing the higher ups come down. The higher ups get on their planes and have to come all the way down to these courthouses and find out what's going on. See, a lot of folks don't understand when I say I'm leaving, so I know who's picking me up. The feds. I know who coming to get me. The CIA. I know who coming to get me. Secret Service. See, I am an official. I've been an official since I was born. Before I took my first breath. I was an official when they were tracking and analyzing my birth chart before I got here. You don't understand that my bloodline is official. And it's officially over for you all. Y'all don't like that. See, people didn't believe me and believe in me when I said I send karma. That's what I do. I go to school and I send karma. I use my spiritual gift, speaking into the universe, thinking. See, folks don't realize that everything they think, everything they say, everything they project towards me, I can read your thoughts, I can hear your thoughts, your emotions. You know, folks, all folks had to do was tell the damn truth. Say, I'm sorry for the things that occurred in your past. See, I could have gave you a foundation to where you won't have to starve. But you're going to starve since folks could not be honest and have that integrity. See, I'm enjoying sending karma to folks. I know what y'all wished on me. And I'm sending that back to you all in infinite folds. Means eternity. And I don't feel bad. I laugh. I smile. You know, I speak to God and my ancestors while I'm doing it, laying the cards, reading to everything. See, I know what's playing now because I'm making sure it play out. See, folks didn't realize the extent of my gift. See, I can ask for something, send it out. I use up to 20, I could use up to 25 decks of cards, building towers. And sending it out. And then I use some more decks. Clear the thing board. And send it out. See, folks don't realize I'm not on a checkerboard. I'm not on 3D boards. And I'm not on 5D boards. I'm past 12D. Like this is inner. This is inner compass. This is inner dimension. Interstellar. That's what I'm on. See, I'm past planetaries. We going through interstellars. We're gliding on clouds, spaceships. You know, think of Dragon Ball Z, how he was, you know, Gohan was always on the cloud. You know? He didn't have to walk. You know? Folks trying to figure out who's showing her how to use her gifts. But the thing is, you got to understand that your gifts belong to my bloodline. Because magic was created by my lineage. Source. Earth, air, fire, water, and spirits, the elements. See, I am the walking element. I have access to all elementals on the earth standpoint, right? But you have to think about it as above, so below. My blood is the original blueprints. Meaning my bloodline, we got our own planets. Where, see, humans have to use spacesuits and all these things to get in space shuttles, to be able to go into outer space, to leave a certain point off the ground, gravity-wise. What the higher-ups didn't tell you was, I could get in one and don't have to use no breathing mask, none of that. My body will acclimate. My vessel will acclimate. The gravity, the molecules, the chromosomes. Folks aren't happy energetically, spiritually. These folks were never spiritual. They were religious. And they was religious stompers. These the same folks that say they believe in God, but they know I know God personally. And when I say you going to church ain't gonna help you, believe it. You're not gonna find God in no church, no temple, no cathedral, no mosque. I don't care what those religious folks say. And those higher ups already told y'all to leave me alone. You think those higher ups don't got their little oracles that's watching y'all too? Those higher ups know my gifts. I can make my own sigils. I don't have to shed blood and sacrifice animals and do any of that. I can draw my own sigils with my finger, with my thoughts, and access things. See, you all have to use grimoires and Book of Shadows. But those Book of Shadows and those grimoires aren't working. You know why? Because I made sure that you have your access cut. See, when you're tapping into spirits and universal laws, you have to follow the universal commandments, principles, and principalities. You have to honor principles and principalities. I'm sick and tired of you motherfuckers on here, you card readers, you listeners, you people, you everyday people want to blame Satan and the devil for your actions. Now, I already let it be known, anybody that keep blaming and bringing up the devil for the reasons why your life is going the way it's going, turmoil, war, famine, pestilence, and death will be sent to you. You're not going to disrespect my bloodline. Lucifer comes from my bloodline. And you're not going to disrespect my light and my dark family. Absolutely not. You motherfuckers out there disrespecting the extraterrestrials, you're not going to keep this. You're not going to disrespect war, famine, pestilence, and death will come to your ass. So you're going to learn, you're going to have some respect for my bloodline. If you want to say fuck your bloodline, good for you. That's your problem. You don't have no respect for people, period. So it's understandable. But when you coming for the chosen ones in the higher dimensions, in the higher elements, and interstellar bloodlines, and disrespecting the Galactic Federation, you're gonna learn. You're not gonna disrespect my family. You're not gonna you're not gonna disrespect hell. You're not gonna disrespect heaven. You're gonna take accountability for your fucking actions. And this goes to all, for all. Goes for me too. See, folks need to understand that this is a Me Too movement. This is for all. So I'm gonna need y'all to stop blaming Satan. Stop blaming Luce. Keep my lineage out your mouth. Because if you're truly chosen, you know you need light and dark. And I don't mind sending karma to nobody's bloodline. Because I speak it, I say it, and it becomes. Now, that's why the higher ups are now having to fly down here and run down here fast, quick, in a hurry. Because things are taking off fast, quick, and in a hurry. And they know I'm enjoying myself. So like I said, don't disrespect Lucifer and don't disrespect Satan. You do, that's war, famine, pestilence, and death for your ass. I said it, and it will be done. And that's why a lot of folks don't like me talking. Because they know if I'm quiet, my thoughts, because I can send my thoughts out, and they know when I speak it into existence. So, now y'all understand why these folks knew they either wanted me sleep or they wanted me gone. But I'm not asleep. I'm up, awoke. But I went home. I went home and got my arsenal, my spiritual arsenal. And I'm throwing spiritual grenades, spiritual bombs, aka spiritual, aesthetics, spiritual sigils, and it's hitting the right folks, spiritual bullets. So, like I said, thank you. Bye.